Folks, today I'm going to be talking on another very important topic. Every one of you are already enlightened. The life that you are leading is a spiritual life. But the folks around you, the gurus, the people who read the various religious textbooks and amassing a lot of money from you to organize and fool you, make you ignorant. Because of them, you think that you are leading a very non-spiritual life, miserable life. That's what I'm going to be talking. Please listen carefully. There are three divine lights I have been talking to you. White light, golden light, and the red light. The white light gives you the I consciousness in your mind. And without that one lightening you, you'll have no consciousness. You won't be even aware of anything. Number two, without the golden light, you'll have no life. Your body will be dead immediately because the golden light is the life-giving energy, divine energy. And also, it gives you the loving attitude. For example, you may dislike so many people, but you like your mother, right? Because she gave birth to you. Sometimes you may not like her, but you like her. You like your father. Where is this likeness comes from? It comes from that golden light. You are joyful. Not always, but you are joyful. When you get something which you liked and you got it, you're really joyful. You are very, very joyful when you look at the beautiful scenarios in the wood. When you go to a mountain, you are very, very, very joyful. You are extremely joyful when you have your firstborn child in your hand. Aren't you? And then the very fact that you are seeing the whole universe like this is because of that red light. Without the red light around you, without red light in you, it is under the so-called lowest chakra of your body. So you are already enlightened. These are the only three divine lights, my dear friends, nothing else. You may be seeing various versions of that, various modifications of that when you move your kundalini from your lowest chakra up. But these are the three divine lights without which you'll not be in this universe as you are right now. So you are enlightened already by these three divine lights. Remember that. But you are jealous of others. You want to rape a girl. You want to kill another person. You are envious of somebody who has a beautiful house compared to you. These are all. Where are these? These are in your mind and body. Why you have this mind and body? Because without the mind and body, you will not be able to see this universe. I have explained that in many, many videos, that without your five senses and your mind, this world doesn't exist for you. I also told you that every one of you has your own world in which you are the observer, you are the I principle, which I have been telling you that you are that Shiva in the sense of Hindus, but that's a different topic. I've talked about that in another word. Every one of you has your own world, your own universe, my dear friend. Reason why your universe and another person's universe appear to be the same, appear. They are not same, appear to be the same because you have same five senses, more or less. One may be slightly blind, with you need to have glasses, and you have a sharp ears. You'll be able to hear lots of things than the other people. But they're all very identical, similar. Functionally, they're all similar. That's why you're all seeing the same thing. Suppose there is somebody near you, your friend, totally blind from birth. Do you think that he and you will be able to share the same universe? No. His universe is very different. There is nothing like, he has to identify you, he has to touch you, and then say, oh, you have mustache, you have eyebrow. Oh, okay, you are a human being, you are my friend. He will have his own way of identifying you as a friend by touching, by hearing your voice. But suppose that there is no such voice, he doesn't have the capability to hear the voice. That sense is not working, and the touch sense also is not working. He will not be able to. He will not be hear you. His universe will be different. You will not be able to touch and identify it's you. You will not be able to see the difference between man and woman. Only sense that is working is the taste. Okay, so do you understand? This is a very important point. If you don't understand this, contact me by sending your WhatsApp number to my email address eternaldivinity@yahoo.com, or comment. I will be able to discuss with you and convince you. Okay, this is scientifically proven. There is nothing spiritual about it. Scientifically, everybody knows that. All scientists know that. Okay, but this is okay. Here you are supposed to be blessed with the unconditional love. That's how you have been created. Unconditional love, but that is given by that golden light, but you have forgotten, and that's why you are thinking that the other person is, you are jealous of other person, etc., etc. That I can talk to you, because I told you that the whole world is your meditation ground. By living in this meditation ground, you are evolving spiritually. You don't have to go to Madam Mutt or forest to do, or the Buddhist bhikshus. They will go to their Buddhist temple and meditate. All those things are not necessary. I'm going to talk about that right now. I'll attach that video also. You will see that. Long time back I discussed this. But I was talking to some lady, very well known, close friend, not friend. It's a friend of my family, my daughter's family. I was telling, You are already enlightened because the Diwali is supposed to know that you are enlightened. That's how you are lighting that lamp. That's the significance of this Diwali. though you've forgotten, then you take some lot of good clothes and then go around. I may have party. That's not it's not meant for that. It's meant to tell you that you are already enlightened. I was telling her, no, 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 no. Please don't tell me. I am far long way off from enlightenment. Why does she think like that? Because of this foolish, ignorant gurus, Swamijis, all the junkies have told you that you are not enlightened. They don't know that you are enlightened by those three divine lights. That's why they say, you know what they say? You know, in the bedroom, in people's house, in the bedroom, they won't have any Swamis, their gods' photos. They will have separate room for the gods. And if they have sexual relation, God is not supposed to see that. You are not supposed to do that in front of the gods. They will say, God is everywhere. He can see everything. But they will have those the photos in the next room, Swami room. There, before they go there, they will take shower. They will do all the clean themselves, and then go on, Swami, God, bless me with this, bless me with that, give me this, give me that. All these Swamis, junkies, ignorant people, gurus, they're supposed to know God is everywhere. If they have not realized that, they are not gurus. I'm sure that they have not realized that. They will say, because they will read that statement from their scriptures. God is everywhere. We have been created by the image of God. They will say, everyone is God. They will say, but in what sense? Somebody will say, God is inside your mind, inside your heart, inside your mind. In order to really see that you are God, you have to do this, 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 this. Only you have to bring your Kundalini all the way to here to Samadhi state, or here to the third eye chakra, and be able to see various things. You will have to perform miracles. You should be able to see other people's mind, read other people's mind. You have to create various kinds of objects. Only then you are God. You are enlightened. Or you should be able to see the forms of various gods of your religion. Then only you are enlightened. So you have been separated from your God, real God. Those photos are real photos. The real God is you. The real divine is you. The divinity is inside you with the three divine, then the form of three divine lights. And it is the third light, that's the red light, is one which has spread in your chakra in various forms, and then allowing you to see this world. This world, the universe exists because of these five senses plus your mind. Do you know that? I have been telling this for a long time. Every scientist knows that. Not every scientist. They will not accept it. They will say, but not they will know they will know because of your five senses and your mind, you are able to see this world as you are seeing. That they have to accept because it has been scientifically proven. What they will not accept it is your God. Your God, which Hanuman, which is the 50 feet high in Canada as a statue. Ram in another about 60 feet or so high in the United States. The temples in all this Narayana temples in way throughout the world, those gods will not be. They will not accept. They will question. That makes sense. I agree with them. Though they are not there, they are not real gods. They are statues. That is why the word Murti. Murti means representation. Krishnamurti means Krishna's representation. The statue, Krishna, is a Krishnamurti. Is a Murti, is a representation. That's why it's called Krishnamurti. It's not real Krishna. The Mandus, ignorant people, it's not real Krishna. It's Krishna Murti. Remember that. So you have to really to go to Ayyappan temple. You have to do lot of vradam, lot of stuff, and I don't know what they have on the top of their head, and then they take when they go to Ayyappan temple. They will keep the slogan Ayyappa, Ayyappa, Ayyappa. I don't know what they keep shouting. And in the recent video, the Diwali video I saw in Ayodhya temple, the largest number of diyas. Diyas means those lamps. That they enlighten during Diwali. We have lightened the largest number of lights in Ayodhya this year. This is the exact ego, what is called ego. Your God, my God is so great that we have enlightened so many lamps. And my God is very powerful, is very strong and tall. So you erect a tall Hanuman statue. I saw another video saying that why this Tamil Nadu people, they don't accept Ram. Why should they accept? And because North Indians accept Ram, and that as I told you, that Ram is not really one who lived. It's imagined by one of those rishis. I told you, right? You understand that, right? Because he is supposed to have lived million years back in the previous yuga. And all these Sanskrit names came is only about 4,000 years maximum, 3,000 or 4,000 years back. How come somebody who lived in so many million years ago has the name, all those folks have the names of Sanskrit names? India. Do you think that India, that Ayodhya was there million years ago? You called Sanskrit names? They're all just mythological story. So in Tamil Nadu they worship Muruga. Muruga is your Shiva's son. But they have to Tamil Nadu people have to accept Ram. These are all their ego, because whatever I accept as God, others have to accept. That's the problem. That's why the religious fights are going on. Anyway, this is the reason why you feel, and you have been told, you have been brainwashed that you are not enlightened. When you are created, you don't have any of these ignorances. I am the creator. If anybody disagrees with that, ask them to contact me. I'll talk to them. I'll ask questions. Whether they will stand against my power. They cannot withstand my power. I may be talking to you like this, but the I inside me is not a normal I. I'm talking about I amness. It's not a normal one. I see the whole universe, folks, with that mind's eye. I see the divine lights enlightening you. That's why I'm talking so vividly, so clearly. And I also know where these lights came from, how they were created, because it was created. It was created by me and that word. One of the goddess, the so-called energy which came from me. And surprisingly, in Bible also they say that word created the whole world. W-O-R-D, which means same thing as walk, same thing as speech. My mother's name is Pechiamman. Pechu means in Tamil, it's a word. Soul. They all know that, but they have forgotten it. Who made them to forget? All these gurus? They say, you are not enlightened. You have to enlighten yourself. You have to see the divine lights. All that they are seeing is what their own mind is projecting. So you are already enlightened. Only thing is you have forgotten who you are, and you've forgotten the power of the unconditional love, and that's why you're fighting. You're all the incarnations of the same one, undefined one. It can never be known. What I call eternal unknown. Also, some people made me to call eternal divinity, because if it is eternal unknown, why should we know about that? One Christian American, very nice man. When I was using the word eternal divinity, eternal unknown, he was saying, why should we worship, or why should we know about this eternal unknown? What's the use of that? So when I say, okay, it's eternal divinity, then he was happy, because the divinity is okay. I'm ready to accept. It's eternal unknown, folks. It cannot be described. It has no name, no form, nothing. That's why it's beyond all the religions. All these religious people have found through their mind various forms of this. In Hinduism, Adi Shankaracharya, it seems he was following him. There's all the Shiva cult in the north. Because he said, this is not my mother, is not my mother, and all those things. I am Shivoham. At the end, he will say, Shivoham means I am Shiva. And then another Acharya, Ramanujacharya, came and said, he promoted this Vishnu. Then the Vishnu group formed. This is how various, all these chunky gods have been created by you. All these Vedas and other things, they're all the aspirations. They are just trying to describe something which cannot be described. What can be described is this form, this human form, because you have the five senses and mind. So, folks, remember always this: you are already enlightened. Only you have to change you have to clean up your mind. The same mind which makes people to really see gods and so on. That's what you need to do. For that, I have told you so many ways. Don't be afraid of God. You are God. Many people are afraid of God. Do you? To do this, one of the other, probably I'll talk about that in another video. To really lead a peaceful spiritual life, understanding that you have that unconditional love. You know what you need to do? You have to first understand the sexual, when men are when boys are around 16, 17, and the girls are around 13, probably 12, 13 these days. Their sexual organ starts working. That means they have these hormones, estrogens and testosterone. Probably you call that female hormone as estrogen. It's not. In America, they call the estrogen. And that attracts you to another man. If you're a woman, that attracts you to another woman. This is because of the fact that the system wants you to propagate, to create more and more humanity. This functionality is there in animals too, except it's only a few things are there. Life principles are living things are there, which has both boy and girl organs. They don't need another one, but that's a different topic. Okay, so this is the basic animal instinct in you. Do not make your decision about, oh, this is my girl, I love that girl, she's my girlfriend, or he's my boyfriend. Don't do that. If you do that, if you decide at that point, you are basically doing it based on your the animal instinct. Wait till you have the power to understand the other person. For example, in the girls are not like before. My father's time, whatever the men say, that's the end. The wife has to accept it. In my time, it was not like that. Slightly changed. We need to. They used to expect. They are somewhat educated. All these girls were educated. They expect you to discuss with them what are we going to do in life. Should we have one child, two children, and so on. And the current generation, they want everything they want to discuss with you. Don't take women as granted anymore. For your success, take this very carefully. Take this point. Understand. For a very successful family life, you have to understand the wife. The wife understand you. Mostly, so far, the wives, they have been told to understand the husband, but not the other way. To understand that every girl has the power to have her own likes and dislikes, and you have to form your life according to that. Otherwise, the marriage will break. That's why you are seeing so many breaks in the in the family life these days. I'll talk about that in another video very elaborately. But remember this. But doing all those things, you are slowly cleaning up your mind and body sense views. So that's all. You are already enlightened, but you are just cleaning up your stuff, ignorances. Like, for example, your God is in the next bedroom. You cannot supposed to have that in your bedroom. You have to have a separate room for that. All those things are junk. Remember this very clearly. You are already enlightened. Your life is already a spiritual life. That's what I want to communicate to you. And if you have any question, let me know. I will discuss that in much more detail in another video. Talk to you soon, folks.